As someone who's in the media field, I've been reading all the stories about Aria health, good and bad. I was very hesitant about taking my father there when he became ill recently. My father decided to go to the Tarsdale location, and he was there for close to 2 weeks. During that time, we experienced ups and downs with both his health and our quest for answers from the staff. Although most of the employees were extremely nice, like Danielle, his nurse, we did have a couple of unprofessional ones as well. It seemed that whenever I had a question about care or results, most of the time I was put off or just ignored. There was also a time when an outsider was granted more information about my father's condition than we were. During my father's stay, he was given different answers from the doctors, which not only confused him, but upset him as well. There was definitely a lack of communication from the doctors treating him, as well as the other employees there. I would have thought with today's technology, it would be easier for everyone to be on the same page, especially since someone's life was on the line. In addition to the lack of communication, there was also problems with the cleanliness. For 3 days, I noticed used blankets just sitting on top of his heater, blocking half of it. I finally asked someone from housekeeping why they were still there, and she said she thought that they were there for a reason. I explained to her the danger not only of a fire hazard, but a health hazard as well. She removed them. There was a sign outside my dad's room that read, "Anyone who comes in contact with him must put on protective gear, such as gown and gloves." I'd have to say about 50% of the staff obeyed that sign. About 50%. Once again, a lack of communication. When my dad was released, we both drew a breath of relief. He was glad he was going home, and I was glad he was better. I was also glad we decided to come to Aria Health Tarsdale location. Although it was a bumpy and sometimes uncertain ride, we climb aboard again. My only hope is this letter will reach the powers that be at Aria Health and make them understand that the little things still matter in this world. The little things like relaying messages between staffers and doctors. The little things like better and clearer record keeping for current and former patients. And the little things like giving the patients and their families complete and updated information when asked. After all, without the little things, there would cease to be the big things like hospitals. You've just heard Letters to the Editor, January 21st, 2010. Aria Health gets mixed grade from family. Written by reporter John J. Ruppert. This was recorded, spoken, music and effects added by John J. Ruppert, February 12th, 2021.